It's my first time streaming from my phone. Oh, I'm just talking. The bearded scope. What's up, G Dub? Sir Will, what's going on, man? Yeah, I haven't streamed like this in a while, guys. This is I'm on my phone right now. Thanks. What's up, S Mac? How you doing? Hopefully we won't get booted. So no talking about you know what that's happening right now. Thanks, G Dub. I do appreciate that, man. KFC. So yeah, whoever wants to jump in, jump in. Sharona, my Sharona. Hoover, how you doing? All right, remember, guys, we're at midnight my time, so let's keep the profanity to a minimum. You can't click it. Let me try again. TNO, what's up, dude? Yeah, no one's coming in. I wonder why. All right, let me try emailing you. Recording. Seriously. Oh, you son of a buck. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay, this is so hard to do, guys. I'm not even joking. All right. All right. All right, just sent to you, Hoover. What's up, everybody?
What up? What up?
All right, now I can hear you guys. Cool. Dude, I just had to navigate through hell to get back here.
I was like, I'm still in the basement. That's how you
Yeah.
read my Are You Effing Serious?
Yeah, I couldn't even get back to this page, so finally I got in. Holy cow.
Oh,
So how you doing tonight, Hoover?
pretty good.
Try to change. There we go. That's what I want to see.
How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
I don't know.
Absolutely awesome.
How's the My Sharona?
My Sharona's doing good.
Right on. I was trying to think up a new slogan for Illinois when somebody was like, I'm in New York. I wanted to be like, Illinois, we still have TP and fast food.
Whatever, we have land of Lincoln.
Yeah.
We got the highest minimum wage. I don't know. Are we flexing on our states right now?
Well, yeah, we got the biggest deficit. Bam.
True. Beat that.
And 8
Oh my
minutes in, we're gone. Yeah. What's up, Deborah Waltz? How you doing, S-Mac?
Exactly, yes, Mac. That's why we're trying not to talk about it, and
Oh, it's
hopefully,
so hard to do. It's so hard to do.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
we still got TP.
Yeah.
that's a buzzword right there.
Dang, G-Dub. Congratulations, man. That's a nice $400 coin.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay.
Very cool. Very
That
cool.
is cool.
I didn't do it. So everybody, welcome to the Justin Bussman show.
No more beard. Sorry, guys. It's officially flushed.
And I helped.
Yep.
Peer
I
pressure.
feel so naked.
I'll admit it. Because I was like, dang,
Oh,
I
thank
like
you,
running.
Deborah. I
Justin,
appreciate that.
do it, do it, do it, do it.
That's all I want to do.
But I just met
Yeah.
your hair. I'm like, Justin, do it, do it, do it, do it.
What would you do for $333?
Right.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
At least I made it easy to find. Just like EVG 333 Adios Busman Beard.
Have you gotten a lot of views?
I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure like the next day there were a lot more on there than
That's
the
awesome.
average video. Well, when people started hearing about it the next day on cons, they were like, "Oh my god, I'm going to watch it."
Oh, I forgot EVG's streaming right now. I kind of feel bad.
Dude, he'll probably be streaming till 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
I messaged, well, I sent you a message on Google Hangouts along with Craig and E Pluribus, and I told E you were streaming, so I didn't know what he was up to.
I don't think I got it.
Yeah, it's weird. Like mine, if I don't have the Hangouts actually open and running in the background, like on my phone, I won't hear it. Is Kenny?
7 boxes left. Holy cow.
Oh, what?
Wow.
What would I do for boxes of has?
See, Deborah likes it, so. Oh, that made sense to me now. I swear, I can't. Look, I think when I was trying to get on cons, it kept not going live with the YouTube side. Oh, there's that Busman link.
What is that?
That's my email.
She's secretly an alien.
Well, I figured out it kind of scared people. I left it laying on the counter yesterday up at the shop, and we were talking to the new owner, and a girl that works for her, and my phone went off, and they like kind of did the jump because they figured there was like a bird in the rafters in there or something.
What's up, Alexander?
Boo! Hi, Alexander.
Yeah, I thought your kitty was purring for a second there, Hoover.
Ha ha! You know I don't own a cat.
Well, I don't know that, but okay.
Hey,
And it gets quiet.
I can't. Well, no. I was thinking. I'm trying to keep from cussing. But that's why I was like, "Are you serious?" Hey, 710. Cheers, buddy.
710. Good to see you.
So you guys couldn't come in, even though I put it in the chat.
I did what Will said. I pressed harder.
Good Lord.
It works. Justin, it's so weird. This is the quietest I've heard your background in 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
Rachel's watching a series right now. I'm sure you'd like the series.
What is it?
What's the name? Outlander on Netflix.
I think my mom watches that.
Really good.
She said I should check it out. I just finished watching Glitch.
What's that one about? I always forget.
Alexander, I'm curious about your new video.
The people that come up from out of their graves, and then they try to figure out why they came back.
Bye,
Oh,
Deborah.
yeah, I think I saw like the first season of that.
Thanks for coming in.
Take care, Deborah. Have a good night.
Good night, Deborah. Yeah, I just finished it yesterday. Like the 3 seasons.
Someone else is in here.
Oh, do you ever watch The Sinner?
No, I never watched that. No, I tried.
What's
watching it
up,
with my mom.
Alexander?
I'm not a big fan.
Who's that?
Crap out of it.
It is. Man, the myth, legend.
Well, now I'm gonna have to show my face because when me and you get excited, you know what happens.
Do you know
What's
what-
up, 710?
Do you
We
know
start
what's
flailing our arms around like,
Do you know what's hard? Do you know what's hard? Do you know what's hard? Trying not to describe a video and giving it away, as in actually putting content out there, and you try and you get a title, and then you start. I tend to write too much in the description, as in what it actually is about, before they've even watched it. So you're giving it away in the description before even they even look at the actual video itself. And sometimes
so you can only put so much for the title, or you ran out of room on the description.
no, I put in the title.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get one of them. You know when people say like clickbait or whatever, and you try and get some sort of catchy title to catch their attention because you want them to actually look at it. It's like you know that you have to put content out there, but sometimes you don't know what content you actually put out there. And I was like, I'd found
long.
it was something at the back of my mind, and I was like, I've just realised something about the UK people. They're saying we're not into UK. Some of them are telling me we're not into USA coins. And I'm like, well, why are you not into it? And I'm thinking maybe there's something that they're missing. Maybe there's something they're not catching on to, as in with USA currency. Maybe there's something that they're not 100% looking at, or maybe not realising. And I'm like,
Right.
And then when I sat and thought about it, I thought, hold on a minute. So I started thinking about the coin itself, and I'm thinking, right, you've got the reverse design, and then you've got the design in the front, and I'm like, no, it's something. There's something that they're not just catching on to, and then all of a sudden I was like, hold on a minute, and it just bang, and I was like,
Finally hit you.
I think I know what it is. And I'm like, I need to put this video. If I do it, because I'm thinking, you're an novice, like, right? You don't
What
know.
coin was it?
It's like Beard Scope, right? He's sitting through coins or whatever else, right? And he's actually not. He might have done it for a long time, so he understands the coin,
Yeah,
right?
but that was my question too. Like Justin just said, what coin was it?
I'm just a novice, but when being a novice, I've not just gone into one coin, because I've known that when you're a seller or when you're a dealer, you don't just buy one type of currency and that's it. You got to buy a whole load of currency, so you've got a lot to cater for everybody. But instead of me going and getting the books and all the rest and getting the scope and all that, I went and got the coins first and then started when everybody's telling me get the books, but they've not. It's not as if they've had a go at me for not doing it properly. It's them trying to tell me, look, you need the books, you need this, you need that, which is
Of course.
correct. It's correct. You need the books because you need to do a lot of research. You need also the scope as well, or a magnifying glass, but a half decent magnifying glass.
You guys go, I thought.
Of course I have.
Yeah. But okay, back to the point. You were trying to think of an idea for the name of your video.
I didn't have all that and at the start, and then I'm thinking about all the newcomers, as in the newcomers to the coin collection family, as in the new starters, the new generation that's coming up on coins, and I'm like, hold on, I need to put this video out.
Yeah, but just you needed a catchy title for like new people. Where you're like, come on in, you know. See, what?
Thanks for coming in, man.
Hello, Blood X. Hey, Colorado. But see, that's how you kind of started go. Well, that's my right, but off in left field with it because you're like going for the title, and then you were talking about one particular coin and what was the problem. Then you jumped to several things and got away from your main point of what the video title was. So I think I see where it went awry.
What's up, Colorado coin hunting?
I was talking about the actual,
Colorado.
like, when I looked at a 1979 coin, right? So I'm looking at 1979 and I'm trying to figure out whether it was type 1 or type 2. So I'm looking at it and I'm going, still doesn't make sense to me. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, what's the difference in it? And I was like, so what I done was I went on to USA, but there's a website called USA Coin Boot. It's called USA Coin Boot.
Yeah.
And I looked through their, when you put in your search engine, it starts giving you a list of coins that's been put up for sale. Like, it'll tell you, right? But I didn't want that. All I wanted was all the literature actually on the coin itself. So I would have to keep going back, as in keep going off it and then re-back to it, be putting different ones in, because I was looking for the pitch. I was looking for the pictures and what it was telling me, as in like what the difference between type 1 and type 2 was, because I'm not the best at reading whoever. I'm on borderline autism spectrum disorder, right? So I can't, if somebody gives me written or spoken instructions, I can't follow it. I can follow it if you give me pictures or a simplified diagram. I can follow it. When we're looking at the coins in the Red Book, it is not giving us a full picture or a full diagram picture where you can see an exploded view. On the USA Coin Book website, it was actually giving you an exploded view of the coin. So you could actually blow it up and figure out, right, I want to see that more in depth. What does that look like? Or what is that supposed to look like when it's a full, when they call it a type 1, because we're trying to work out why is it different, as in what is a type 1? And they're telling you it's filled in, and then you get the type 2, which is a clearer view. So I done a video showing between type 1 and type 2, but I didn't just show as in type 1 and type 2. I went on to see about other coins or show other coins under the microscope so that they could, or the scope, so that they could see them and say, look, there's the variation there. Because UK don't understand that this is what you are looking for. You are looking between the different types in the mint, and also the errors and what you call errors and varieties. UK don't understand. UK don't understand what an error is or a variety is. They don't understand that because they're looking at their own currency. Some of them have never seen. Some, unless you went to America or actually bought foreign currency and it's American currency, that's when they've seen it. Because if we go to a bank, we've only got UK currency. We can't get your currency from our bank.
But that's why you talk to all of us.
That's why I thought, hold on, because a lot of my subscribers are all USA based. So I'm missing part of the UK market or part of the UK coin community. But you've got to go into that other group to get already half of them that's as in UK coin collectors, as in TGBCH. Because that's where we all are at. Or but they also
if anybody else in here, I know we don't have too many people in here, but if anyone else in here doesn't have BloodX, please get him. He has a great channel that basically helps everyone grow. And,
I've had him for a while.
Yeah, he's helped me before, and I'm very appreciative of BloodX. So if anyone in here doesn't have them, please go get them.
I've had BloodX a long time. I've had BloodX a long time. I found them through, I can't remember how I found them, but I found them through, I think it might have been Boomer Rock. I can't 100% remember because it's been a long time ago that I found BloodX.
Yeah, I can't remember either. It's been
it's been that
last
long.
year.
I know because BloodX has grown.
Oh yeah.
And I like to see that the other channels grow, Justin, because that gives me the inspiration. Well, if they can do it, I can do it. But it's trying to find a niche market that's different. You're actually putting out other channels.
Yeah, and I thought I had this guy Dave the Maggot come over in the I can't remember whose stream. I think just happened to be talking about horror movies. And so then, I kind of would go hang out there sometimes. And I think around that time's when I saw BloodX's name or somebody had mentioned it. And I was like, oh, cool. Another one of the horror, genre channels or something. And I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Because I'm still really new. And this is like, he's not talking about horror movies.
See, what happened is, what it was is I followed Ian Matthews, but I was watching his older videos. But I didn't know whoever they fell out with this other channel. So the channel that they'd fell out with were doing their own thing, and Hazy Days started doing his own thing. But Hazy Days knew you Dizzy through this other channel, so they were friends with each other. I didn't know there was a fallout, so they were trying to be very, very wary of people coming into their channel to cause drama. So it created like a controversy between me and them. So then I ended up. That's why I done the one that's called. Oh, what's the name of that?
Can I just be like Switzerland and be neutral and just go?
The title on it. I think the title on it. I'm real, not fake, or something it says on it, which is my first video. When I got up to it was them that helped me get up to the 400. When I got up to the 400 mark, my numbers stopped. They fluctuated. They weren't going any higher.
Mine did too.
I started watching like Cab 7, Iron Dog, or them kind of the older channels, like the older people, the older generation channels, like Cab 7, Green Bay Wacky, Fireman CV. But a lot of them are like sub channels. And I was like, when I was listening to Grizz 270, Grizz was saying, like, Grizz 270 is like, he's got Grizz 270 and Alpha 270. right? He's like a big hillbilly, but he's like he's got a sawmill on his premises and all that carry on, right?
You call him a hillbilly?
I was listening to Grizz what Grizz 270 was saying, and he was saying about these sub for sub channels. What happens is it messes up your analytics.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been kind of leery of that.
right. Well, that's why I was like, well, I need to grow my channel organically. So that's how it took me over. It's taken me over 2 years to get to the 1K. The only thing is, I haven't got the watch hours, so I'm like stuck for the watch hours. So now I'm like, well, do I do a live stream? And I'm like, I don't really like doing live stream. I don't like talking to a camera on my own or myself.
Yeah, well, that's like, it's not fun like the first time you do it and you're waiting like 5 or 6 minutes for people to come in and you're just kind of like, okay. That's why, like, Will has his avatar up now. I, like, after a while when I was like, I'm not just going to sit here and yap, I would, put that on and just kind of talk to myself like, okay, I'm sending emails for the links to people and doing that, but then, like, I don't feel like people are staring at me by myself, or that nobody's out there yet with me, or
You feel guilty as if you owe somebody something when you actually send out links to other people. Although that you're friends and you're supporting each other and all the rest, you feel sometimes guilty as in because it's like trying to coax them in, and you're like, well, it's like everybody's saying that moderators don't get paid. Do you remember what they carry on about TGBCH, about this carry on with points and all that carry on? Right.
yeah.
They're paying their CGs, or we're paying their CGs 2 points. Right. But people don't realise that moderators don't get paid. Moderators don't get paid.
But that's how
their
BCG was doing
I don't want to even
I tried to prey on what group I'm talking about.
Every
That,
time you
be
talk-
like, oh, well, you get paid if you're a CG then.
every time we talk about that channel, whoever we're giving them the attention, it means then he's getting the numbers, because I noticed his numbers is like 9K at the moment.
You're
Right.
welcome, Blood X.
I don't want to keep talking about that certain channel, right? I'm just using it as an example, right?
Right.
But the thing
But,
is,
like, for
I
example,
thought
like Jeep and John, Amy, the Uber girl, helps him out a lot. And, he told me the other day, he's like, if there's coins that she can't find, he's like, I'll send them to her as a gift. Like thanks for helping me out so much, or, and stuff like that. So you're getting paid, but,
it's good to
not
know
everybody knows
it's good to be
etiquette, so to speak.
I don't turn around and give somebody. There's times where I've surprised people and they're like, and they've not even asked for it. Like I've sent Lighty coins, people coins where they didn't even know they were getting them because I wanted. But it's not. They're helping me because they're putting out mail calls or whatever else. So that's helped me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you got a steady mod that does like so much for you and does shout outs and all that stuff, then you're like, hey, here's a little kickback saying thank you,
I was listening to Cab 7, and Cab 7 said, we're friends, you don't give them ultimatums. So if you turn around and said, say for instance, I said to you, I'll give you a load of coins, but then I put an ultimatum to you and say, no, you have to do a video. You have to do a video for me. That's an ultimatum.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Right? You don't do that with friends, right?
No.
And I ask people to do mail calls for me, but when they do mail calls for me, I get overwhelmed. It sends me in tears because they're helping me build my channel. The thing is, I don't agree with donations, right? I understand about donations, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing and I'm against it. I'm not saying that about donations, right?
But that's the way you have to say it.
But I don't want donations. I'm wanting to put out as in do like a surprise bag or whatever else. So I feel as if I'm giving them something back for
But
their
we can't call it that. That's the point.
I don't get that, Hoover. I miss
Okay, like you can't say, "Hey, I'm." See, that's what I don't understand. I guess because it'd be like gambling because you're winning chances in a roll. You don't know what's in there for sure. So you're donating the money to get the rolls. You're just replacing the word buy with donating. That's all I'm saying.
I sort of understand because I used to work for a charity organisation, and they would tell you don't put on the receipt cash, as in cash. It was put as donation. So I
Exactly.
completely understand it, but I don't, because it's YouTube. I'm like, I don't understand.
I'll give you an example. Somebody was going to do a game similar to bingo with coin, and have the little thing, but you couldn't. It was obviously, bingo halls, gambling, and all that.
Gambling is
They were
a
trying to figure out
license.
what state they lived in. They couldn't do that. So we're all like, well, go out in the international waters then and stream from there. We're kind of in a tough spot. So, but even it was donations for it, because obviously you're not donating for spots like, okay, for 5 of them and then 10 of them, or I mean, that's like too obvious.
UK is different, as in if you were donating, it's like that's charity organisation, you would put it in a bucket, but they're not allowed to. They used to be able to shake a bucket, now they're not, because to them that's you encouraging them. There's some kind of law now that you can't shake a charity bucket or an actual tin, because that's encouraging them or whatever else. Then
it's considered like a raffle then.
Form of begging. They see it as a form of begging. It's a form of begging, right?
Yeah.
So UK is slightly different to what your users are. See, this is the thing. YouTube is American. It's not UK, right? So when you go on somebody's channel, that's what I was saying to Mum earlier on. When you go into somebody's channel, it does not say based in UK, right? So I go through a whole load of people as in thing me, are you, and I need to actually ask them in chat, are you for UK? Are you not for UK? So if I start sectioning people out because they're in a different country, that makes me racist or whatever else. As in, because I'm like, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you. So I'm flinging people off my channel that could become on my channel, which could bring me other people that I don't know.
Yeah.
I would do that.
On the other hand, you're kind of trying to be aware of trolls from the other situation.
I know, but I'm trying to put, that's what I'm saying. It's like I bought stuff off a Lemonhead. It's like I've got a box that's lined with Lemonhead, right? That's partly filled. I paid for that. But I know it's safely Lemonhead.
That's why what's the difference between doing an auction and then, I mean, I guess because you're buying goods, you're not actually buying a chance to, like in a raffle or something. Yeah.
I know, Hoover, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put out content, but as I'm trying to put out content, it's what has happened is, right, they've got, in the UK, they've got ESA payments, right, which is Employment Support Allowance, right. You're allowed that, right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be entitled to personal independence payments, right? But when you go up for renewal, you've got to have so much points. You've got to have so much points to stay on that benefit. They took that benefit away from me and said we're ending it in February, right? So what's happened is my piggy bank that I was able to donate or buy coins in the YouTube community, in the auctions, whatever auctions as in Joe Durban, Lemonhead, whoever, right? I don't have the money to give them to get coins, to buy coins, right? So now I've got to come up with a new idea and think, well, hold on a minute, I've got so much coins here, what do I do with them? And this is what I'm trying to come up with, an idea for the channel to basically sell the coins that I've already got to people that are interested in buying the coins and then buying more coins. But that money that I'm going to get from the coins when they buy them is going into other things that will stay in my channel to buy more coins, more currency, which
Right.
means it helps me do GAWs. It also lets me as in send coins to whoever I like, whenever I like. Plus, it also lets me donate to other channels because people don't realise that I actually do give donations to other channels, but I don't advertise it saying that I give donations to blah blah such and such a channel and such a channel. If I feel that it's a good cause or I feel that somebody deserves that to go to their channel, I will give it to them. It might not be a lot of money, but every little penny helps that channel.
Oh, always.
And maybe say, for instance, like Robert Johnson's brother's not well.
Yeah.
Getting money for medical, because I understand in USA, you've got to pay for medical bills.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the medical bills are like £1,000 a time. You might not have £1,000 a time as in you go at the medical bill. So
Right.
they can turn around and tell you, no, you have to pay that bill. But I don't know how long you have got to pay it over, as in where you can put it on like a payment plan or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, like with the hospitals and stuff, they know you can't pay the amount in one lump sum. I mean, they do work with you on that.
Yeah,
As long as you make an effort, I mean, you can give them $20 a month as long as you're trying to give them something. I mean, they may not agree with that at first, but if you're like, hey, that's what's in my budget to give you because this is
that's what
unexpected.
you love one because a job only gives you like, say for instance, some jobs only give you like 200 over in the United Kingdom, £200 a week. So by the time you get tax taken off at it, maybe say 160, then you've got your food, your water, your council tax, your rent, your money for
Utilities.
your gas for traveling. By the time you take that all out, you're like, I've no money to pay this bill. And instead of you turning around and saying, well, I can't pay yet, because the minute you say to somebody you can't pay it, that's when they keep as in sending you letters constantly, sending you letters saying that you owe us money.
I got screen share, Justin.
Oh, where? All right, hang on. Okay. I'm on my phone, so I can barely see it.
Yeah, I know it's like, yeah, they just in the past couple days that I noticed it started up this part on PayPal that you could do
7:10. Rachel's behind me. Not that it matters, but
but like you can choose the categories, but I think that you can actually pick like
No,
a
I'm not
person?
into that. I'm not into that because I understand as in what a lot of the charities are only 1% or whatever goes to the actual charity or 10%, and the rest go to as in their bills for like their paper and all that carry on or whoever's one it is. I'm talking about actual I'm actually talking about actual channels I get to. I don't do that. I don't get to ding me as an big organisations. I don't agree in big
Right.
organisations because I know exactly how they work and I know exactly how it runs. Because my dad used to talk to me about Dr. Bernardo's. Dr. Bernardo was a multi-millionaire and he used the charity for his own purposes and was only 5% or 10%
Right.
the charity itself. Dad told me about it all. He explained it to me before we even went into business because my dad was business orientated. He was very business orientated. His whole family were, and that's how it was auction. It was because he auctions, as in we done auctions, as in we would buy cars from auctions, as in like we would buy a sort of tatty vehicle, and what would happen is they would take it out of the auction, redo it up, and then if they couldn't find a buyer for it, they would then put it back into an auction. But they would put it better than it was before when they bought it for that auction, the same auction. And that's what got me into auctions. That's what got me into auctions. And it was like when Dad done car boot sales, because we used to buy stuff for the car boot sale and then trade it on to other hawk it. He used to hawk it onto different people. That was the way he worked. And my dad showed me how to do it, as in that's what he said. And then one day in particular, he turned around and says to me, he says, son, he says, I'm not being assy with you, but I can't mind how he came out with it. He sort of just came out with it, and he turned around and said, he says, son, he says, I'll tell you something, he says, you're good at selling, he says, but you're crap at buying. He says, you're really crap at buying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when I started getting into eBay, I was buying job lots.
Justin, did you see this? My point was, I was also going to say that you can give gifts now, so you could do like a digital birthday card.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've still got the screen share up. If you don't still have
can't.
it up, do you?
My phone. Once I do it, my phone goes having trouble connecting because it's too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that I was just trying to say that they do have the donation options on there now, which I don't know if you have to look up a legitimate one that's already established or if you can make up your own. But
Is
there
that
is
PayPal?
also the option of yeah,
Yes.
like
No,
I just saw it on here in the past couple of days. So
Oh.
my point was that if you could do donations, it's 100%. It goes to where you donated it. And besides that, they have where you can give gifts now. Like
No,
you can do gift
No,
cards or digital gift cards, or you can do through Facebook, do digital birthday cards.
Oh,
So
No,
I was just thinking, I mean, I know some people like to take it off as cash, of course, but I'm just saying it's given a little more avenues and leeway to do stuff instead of people saying, oh, I'm turning them in for this or that. So
No,
it's like,
yeah.
I think I'll share that with the group next time.
Yep, I got yours hidden. Did you send me your mailing info by chance? Hoover, could you put my email in the chat, please? It's right now. I'm on Bearded still.
I'll send it to him,
Thank you.
then he will have it.
no,
And those will be going out tomorrow.
because Craig Durbin was on
And his mail's not as slow as mine.
Craig Durbin was on a panel, and they were talking about Robert Johnson. And instead of me sending it through, because what happens is with PayPal, right? See, with PayPal, right? With
Right.
PayPal,
Justin Bustin 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought I was frozen up for a second there. I was like, what the?
with PayPal, when you do somebody's email address, what happens is it saves it into the system. It saves it into the system. So when you put a new email address in, what I usually do is I use test amounts. I'll tell them that I'm using a test amount because because it's a new email address, because they said that, say for instance, right, if it's for goods and services, PayPal will give you that money back. They'll refund you it back. But see if it's for friends and family, if you send it the wrong email address, even if it's one digit out, or say for instance one letter out, and you send it to the wrong person, and they have to refund you it back, the person that you gave it to. So instead of me doing that, what I done was, because me said Craig Durbin was putting out a thing for Robert Johnson, what I done was I sent it to Craig Durbin, a donation.
Later.
But what I done was I said to Craig, what he did is half it so that
I hit it. Oh, wait, I forgot. Time out, Alexander. Hurrah! I haven't got to do one in forever.
what I done was I said to Craig Durbin, I've sent you an email because I sent him 2 emails. But I didn't want to say in chat that I'm sending money to you. Can you send it to Robert Johnson? So what I done was I gave him enough to give a part to Robert Johnson, plus also him to take a part, because I was like, well, why should I send it to you to actually, for me to turn around and say to you, give it to such and such? So they're saying, well, but you're using me because as you want to send it to such and such, because they were putting a link out for them. And I was like, no, but And then I thought, well, if I give you half of that, then you can do a favour for me, as in give part of that to Robert Johnson, because I hadn't gave it to Robert Johnson, and he hadn't met his target, obviously, that Robert Johnson needs. But it's not for Robert Johnson, it's for his brother.
Right.
Because his brother's not well.
Didn't his brother isn't it like something's up with his head?
Aye, that's correct. Aye, but I know Craig Durbin. See, the thing is, I knew Craig Durbin before I was even in the YouTube, in the coin community.
Oh yeah, because you do like the Small Nation guys. You do the Small Nation guys and stuff.
I've known Craig Durbin through Captain Jerk and through Hazy Days. That's how I met Craig Durbin, as in Robert and what's that other guy's name? Oh no, no Robert Johnson. There's another one. It's John. His surname is Johnson, but I can't remember. He's friends with Katana and Twisted R Racing.
Yeah.
It's kind of the thing, mate. They do go-karts and all that, go-karts and them monkey bikes and stuff like that. And that's how I met
the go-kart guy.
That's correct. No, there's another guy that's David. I think it's David Johnson. David Johnson. It is David Johnson. I can see his face. That's what I'm saying. But everybody's like, how did you know these people? I've been 2 years on YouTube. I've been floating about YouTube. I've been on different communities. I've been with different communities. When something happens in a community, I tend to walk away from that community. I'm like, I don't want to know. And it could be only one person that's caused that. And instead of me putting it out there and saying, I'm going to call out this person and that person, whatever else, and say something about it, I don't like hearing my dirty laundry as in on YouTube. So I tend to just, I'll figure a way out to get my stuff or whatever else that belongs to me, as in somebody's got or hoarding for me. I'll get it off of me a certain way or do it a certain way, as in to get the stuff, and then I just walk away from it, whoever, because I don't want to cause drama on YouTube. I don't want drama coming to my channel. I want it.
Well, nobody does, but poop happens.
I know that. I saw that so many times on YouTube. Because you see it with a community, you sort of see it like it's like somebody putting in a wedge between the community, and they tend to go like that, and you see it splitting up the community, but you don't understand what's going on or what's happened for it to happen, and you sort of look, you sort of feel it. It's as if it's like a vibe. I get like a vibe. It's like a feeling I get. It's like. I can tell you can cut the atmosphere with a knife.
Oh yeah.
The way it feels. And I'm like, I just usually I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. But if somebody wants to talk about it with me, I'll talk about it with them.
Yeah, because I know there's stuff that you and I talked about privately that is just like, when it was about the 1930 coins and what had happened, I just didn't sort of wanted to talk about it because a lot of people knew that person, and I was like, it's not what you know, it's who you know in YouTube, and it sort of creates as in people going, why are you bad mouthing such and such, and why are you saying that about that person? And I didn't want to create that, and that's how I was like, just leave it, and I never talked about it. Oh no, I didn't mean that, because
when the subject came up and people started what happened, you had to say something about it.
We all went, shut up, let's talk about it later.
You couldn't just leave it at that and just say nothing about it. And then somebody else came out, like Paul Hampton came out with something that was similar situation. That's what I'm saying. It's like Cab 7 says, when Cab 7 does a live stream, it's not about a certain channel. It could be experiences or past experiences and stuff that's happened on YouTube or whatever else. and somebody else's experience could be a similar situation to what they're going through. And that's what Cab 7 says. It can help somebody else out. You putting that out there.
Don't mind if I do, S-Mac.
Oh, so about that. No, you know, when all my BS was going on, which is over with Popzilla now, but like he was threatening to put out videos instead, and then Red did too. And then after I explained a couple things to Red, apparently he'd already put out his video about me, and then he took it down because he obviously hadn't have said my name in it. Because otherwise, like, he wasn't doing, like you said, the experience that has happened to him.
The thing is, Hoover, I was trying to help Redneck out, right? Redneck Stacker with a kilt, right? Now, the kilt is like £400. If you buy the material, it's cheaper to buy the material than what it is to buy it as in ready-made. You're talking like 400, costs 400. So I says to him, why don't you send me the money and put it into GBP? Because it's actually cheaper. If I went and bought it as in GBP, it's cheaper for me to buy it in GBP. But the thing is, if I bought it, would I then get my money back from that person? Because I can't afford to. I said, yes, I would pay for half of it. And if I say something to somebody like, I will pay for half of it, or I'll pay half of the expenditure for, like, say, for instance, the postal costs or whatever, to get it over here.
They're outrageous anyway.
I would do it. I would do that. I would do that. If I see something on a live stream, like I put out a video, right, that says my GAW, right? Where I put 40 coins, I've said that I've put out 40 coins or done, or I put in 40 coins to my GAW. I'm not going to take the videos down and delete them because obviously I haven't done the full of that day videos, or I haven't done the full video because it was going to be done in a one. And then when I thought about it, and I thought, people were telling me, hold on a minute, Alec, it's going to cost you a fortune to send it to the Unite, wherever you're sending the coins to or whatever else. And I was like, well, what if I do part of it and part of that? But I haven't put the coins back into my collection. I put them to one side. I can actually show you them and prove to you that the coins are put away for the GAW. But because of what's happened recently, as in with this money situation and something else, because now I've just heard that my mum's just been told that she's going to be made redundant in April. So that's now come up. So I can't help if things come up unexpectedly and without my knowledge, and I get a letter in saying, by the way, like mum's redundancy, she get told about it as in before it's happening. Lab Books is shutting up. They're not going to they're not going to renew their lease. So mum's out of job, but she's on a pension. So they will turn around and say, right, you need to pay X amount for your rent and your rent and your poll tax. Now she's got to go to Citizens Advice Bureau or whoever and speak to them and say, look, I can't afford that because I have not got that money coming in, and they will come up with a plan, as in they'll say, well, you're entitled to such and such and such and such and such and such. So she'll get bits and pieces taken off of that. But she's got to go and see the people and say that she's got a change of circumstances for them to understand that, because it's not our house, it's council owned, so she pays the rent to the council.
No, it's whose? Don't get upset. I really didn't know what you meant.
It's not mum's house. It's not bought and paid for. It's a council house, so she has to then pay rent to the council.
I got you. Okay.
The council houses are cheaper than what it would be to do to have a mortgage or have it on a land, as in privately owned by a landlord. A private landlord can have a house up to like £600 a month.
Right, they can do the contract for deed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it becomes expensive. But mum said this house like I think like 30 odd year or whatever. but she can't fall into her ears, because the minute you fall into her ears, they start hounding you, saying you fell into your ears and we want you to pay such and such, and you can't let it over a specific time. There's specific time regime that you've got to then go to them and say, or phone them up and say, look, I'm going to make payments of £15 or £20, and they've got to verify it and say, well, we accept that. It's like any company. If the minute you phone a company up and say you're not paying, they then can force legal proceedings on you. But the laws are changed in the past so many years. It's like in Scotland, a small debtor can't come on your doorstep. They can only threaten you with.
Wayne Mansell, how you doing, man? Sorry, I got to say hi to people.
Oh, hello. Hi,
They can-
Dwayne.
They can only threaten.
I gotta go check my mail. Somebody has been pulling trickery, and I want to see what it is. What got me in the back of the lake? I'll live. Bye. I'll be right back.
I got to piss like a racehorse again.
That's weird, that.
Yo, 710. I see you there. Dwayne. Yeah, 710. I'm awake. I'm just doing some other stuff, doing some cleanup.
What you got going on over there, Will?
Just cleaning up and getting ready for tomorrow. Doing some stuff in town while they're still open and stuff, but
Yeah.
maybe play some games. I don't know.
No, I got pennies I'm going through very slowly.
Yeah, I think Alexander froze.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. It's black on the YouTube side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Justin first too, but Justin moved again.
What?
No, but
No.
no, seriously, it's Alexander's is gone. I mean, it's there, but it's just a black screen.
Aye, it's gone green, but it's gone over the other side of the water. It's actually green. I can actually see it in StreamYards as green. It's actually went green. It's totally green. I can't. I'm trying to resurrect it, but it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing for some apparent reason. I haven't a clue. And every time I stop the camera and then start the camera, it's still green.
Yeah, like when mine would do that, like your avatar is not shown. Oh, it's still black on the YouTube side too.
Right?
Oh, there goes your avatar. You don't have
come back.
Yeah, you don't have any video. Hey, Lurker, if you're out there, I didn't get your mail, but I got some from Con in the Brain. So I'll try again tomorrow. Justin, busted.
No.
Huh? What? Who? See, they did good. They taped around all edges. because I know I'm slacking on doing that, and that's how, from what I've heard, stuff's been popping out of envelopes. Well, I scared Sherry Ward on her because I said, "Oh, there was a slit in it right there," but she had everything taped in there, so it couldn't have been like jiggled out or something.
Nice.
There was one in there, so I was like, "Cause she sent like silver rounds to John RMS, and somebody took those." I was like, I'd have been pissed. Yeah, that's what I did when I saw her say that. I was like, people are jerks. Not cool. You don't want to cut something I shouldn't in here. I'm like, wow, maybe my mail started picking up again. Congrats on my win. I don't even know what I won. But that's the fun part. They're like, when people go, what did I get? You're like, a coin.
Do you have a ride or do you
No.
need one?
Why would
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh, I need that. River No Return D. I need that. I need that.
I can't see shit.
Oh, that's why not only was it an auditory, but a visual aid. Can't get in there. I was gonna say if he sent me an Indian head penny, I was gonna scream. Be like, quit being cute. Oh yeah, I did want that the other night. Yay, 69S. That'll be a looky. Blue. Oh,
Before you go.
can you see what that says? That is from a Justin Busman OBW. Ooh.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
82. D. Yep.
You were right telling us about the Claire. I didn't see that. But it did something. You boiled it. Eat it. Butter is good too. Roast. Big mashed. Okay. Wipe your feet and take off your filthy boots before you trample over this ground. Come on, lads. The milk is from the run at the edge of the milk.
What are you shaking your head at?
Did you hear that?
This one for you.
What?
Is that it where you're at, or is that Will?
Seeds and one for my children.
Because
What
the
do you hear?
talking accent. I was shaking my head. Like, what timing was that? Because I figured it was the TV.
Novels and then hats. Which one should
Where the heck's he at? Or did I say that already?
I think he's sleeping.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Because I guess we did stay up talking till like 7 in the morning. After YouTube was mean and took Con's stream away, just like tonight.
what?
I was going long enough to go to the gas station and come back, and I was like, okay, I'll get on there, and then there's like nothing.
It's on the split.
I think that's nice. I think I need it. What time? God, I guess we're going to be confined to the house next week. I'll finally be 5 months worth of mail calls. Freaking horrible. I mean, I know I did some of them live, but I'm like, that doesn't like count, you know. You're gonna do a couple people's, you should do everybody's. You know? Crap, I still owe Parker one from November. That's bad. You don't do that to the little guys.
Hey, repunchment mark.
Oh, 710. I still haven't stuck yours in the mail. It's still in the exact same spot. I put it like, what, a month ago? 3 weeks ago? I don't know.
Boom. Right?
Boom, baby. It's a nice one, too.
Haha, Justin, I did need that one. 82D, don't have it in there. Wait, which one is this?
Yeah, I'm on my phone, Dwayne, so I can't hook up the scope right now. Otherwise, I
Is
would.
this,
Wait. So we got
I'll try to look and then I'll ask you if I'm not sure. Hello? I see you. I was like, are you gonna smile or not?
I know. I
Okay.
said to Justin about it thing because sometimes what happens is, see if Justin puts it a link. Sometimes if it goes up too far in the chat, you can't get a hold. You can't get a hold of the link.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having to roll up the whole chat, I rolled it up because I don't know what happened. It just went green. It went green. It just
Yeah,
totally
your
went green.
video side wasn't showing up for some reason. Justin, is this a large date? 82D?
I can't see it.
Oh, I thought maybe you remembered from like the roll. It looks like it is.
Yes, it's a large date.
Yeah, that's the one I needed.
Do you need it?
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Oh well. That one looks better anyway.
I can't find my cardboard. I can't find my cardboard flips, as I know why everybody uses them, because you can put whatever on the side of the cardboard or whatever, because the plastic flips there's nowhere to actually write on them. And I know I got them off at SG. I know I got a whole load off at SG, but I can't seem to find them. I went through about 5 boxes of stuff, trying to find them. Can't find them. And I'm like, I know they're in there somewhere, because the last ones I bought off Lemonhead are all the plastic flips. I don't
That's
like
what my
that.
LCS does. He just puts an insert in it.
Somebody thing with you because they're doubled up like that. Some of them, only the ones that I got off at eBay, are only single. They're single ones, as near the double ones I got off the Lemonhead. But that's what I'm saying, because Lemonhead's away now, I can't get supplies or anything. As in, I've got to end up either go on Amazon or whatever to get it, and it takes about a week. If I get it for China, you've got to wait at least a week before it gets sent, as you've been using the free shipping. Zero Canadian. That's for Canadians. They're all Canadian cents. That's Canadian nickels. They're the ones with beavers on them.
I found one.
That's 05, 97, 97, 98. They're all numbered. 99. I sat a whole day as in earlier on as in yesterday, sitting there numbering them. Then a whole handful of them. Because the other idea is
Sorry. Could you tell it?
because the surprise goodie bag.
That's not a word. You didn't even hear me.
No.
Yeah, then I put- See, the thing is, when you say a surprise goodie bag means that they don't know what's inside it. But if they don't know what's inside it, why are they going to buy it in the first place? Because they don't know what's in it. But you don't want to show the contents. And I said I put out the other video saying this could be what's in the actual bag itself, because there's like I've made up like 13, because there's like what I've done is I've put some USD currency in it, and then what I've done is, as in like I put a phone in it, and then what I've done is I put maybe like as in a couple of UK ones as well in it. So they're getting something for the 15. I've put it in saying £15, but that £15 is including the postage, but that's only for the United Kingdom. Hoping that maybe that'll make them want to actually spend more money to get, do you know what I mean? Whoever to start buying new USA currency, because the whole idea was to buy it off. The whole thing was to buy it off a Lemonhead. See, I haven't bought anything off Cone. The only time that I've done anything with Conon is like maybe buying a box, and I've said to them, use that for your own thing. I don't know Conon that personally, so I don't know where if I bought like £100 worth of stuff, would I actually get it off them or not? Because it takes time. It's like when you build the trust up with somebody, you've got to give them the trust, although that you don't even know them.
You don't even trust me, so.
See, the difference was with Lemonhead, I gave them that. What happened was SJ stopped selling me stuff. It was because she was frightened because the amount of stuff that she was sending. Right. So she stopped shipping. She then said to me, as in she gave me a couple of hints and said about lemon. So I went on Lemonhead, and Cindy McLicious was on that time. Cindy McLicious. So Cindy McLicious, yeah, she was hosting for doing moderating work for Lemonhead at the time. She says, give Lemonhead £100 and tell them you just want a mixed bag. So when Lemonhead's parcel first turned up, as in the £100 of stuff turned up, that's when it ended up that it started the whole thing rolling, and that's why I started buying off him. But because I built the trust up with him and he's built the trust up with me,
Right.
that's why I keep buying with him. It's the same with BLK. But Conon, I'm not 100. Conon, I like the guy, but I'm not 100% sure about him as yet. So it's like, do I give him the trust or do I not? I'm taught I know. But the thing is, there's no point in me buying stuff now, Hoover, until I try and start getting rid of stuff. There's no point in me buying a whole load of stuff and then buying more stuff on top of that. Because Conon's like, what do you actually need, Alec? I don't know. I'm just taking it in face value that people will buy as in the 86s, 70s, whatever, as in different currency or as in whatever. See, he's got it worked out, right, as in on his channel, he's got it worked out as pennies, nickels, or whatever else, right? So he knows which people is buying or what they're not buying, right? I don't do that. I tend to take stuff as in I'll take a whole mixed bag. I maybe say like I need Canadians, I need buffaloes, I need nickels, I need Mercury dimes. But I'll take it on face value, whoever that I actually need them. Whether they're selling or no is immaterial. It's like my dad's saying, if you don't have a stock, how do you know what people's going to buy? You don't. What if they ask you for something that you don't? See, this is the fact. They ask you for stuff that you don't have, or they know you don't have. But if you can turn around and physically have it, or you stock it, and say to them, well, by the way, I do have that stuff. But as Lemonhead said, you can't just have one bit of currency, as in like Canadians, and hope that everybody wants Canadians. Somebody could come and say to you, well, I want Lincolns or Morgans, or I want Dimes, or I want this, that, or the other. But I bought stuff.
Kind of like somebody telling me, "Oh, I want Morgan. I want Morgan." So I went out and spent well over $1,000 on Morgans and the
See what you got off of Brian. See what you got off of Brian Wydell. I probably had that stuff in stock and just didn't know I had it. But the difference with me is that when you got it, you were hoping, or you expected it to be sealed product, right? When you
and it didn't matter to me because I mean he could have just said, "Hoover, that's already cracked open," because I said I'm going to crack it open.
Exactly. You could have been honest about it and said it's already been opened. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you, Hoover, is if I bought stuff off a Lemon, I haven't even cracked it. I haven't even cracked it open. Every proof set that I bought or purchased off a Lemonhead, he hasn't cracked it open, and neither have I cracked it open. So I can resell it. I can resell that stuff. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I know where, if not all of his stuff, most of it came from, and I know they did not do that. I know they did not do that.
Fan mail, that's what I was trying to explain to you. Fan mail I keep. That's more sentimental value to me. But stuff that I bought and paid for myself does not have any meaning to it. I'm not a collector. I do not collect coins. I collect to resell. I collect to resell. That's what I do. I love reselling. It's not the money It's not the money factor. It's a hobby, and always has been. It's always has been a hobby to me.
This person, besides sex amount of damages,
I can still hear you. He's like, Hoover, you're ate up. Well, I forgot I put wine in the freezer. That's why I was like, oh shit, got it. Oh, sorry, Justin. Like, oh, God.
No, because I was looking for. That's what I was. Because when I went through the box of stuff, or the boxes of stuff that's in my stash hole, I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Was cardboard flips. Looking for cardboard flips. Although that I couldn't find them, I was like, and I'm going through stock, and I'm like, and I went through one box, and honest to God, Hoover, the box is actually full of proof. See, proof sets. There's actually proof sets in them, and I'm talking about the whole box is filled from the bottom to the top, and I'm talking about a medium. It's a medium priority. A medium priority box.
Oh, I know what size box. That's the classic Alexander size box. Oh, wait, that one's thicker.
Same box as that, as in, and it is. I'm talking about the proof sets. It's full. It's full of sealed proof sets, and that's the ones that I bought off of Lemonhead before Lemonhead went sick.
Like what? What years? I mean, like
I would need
around
to
the 80s, older, or
I'd need to go through. I've done a video where I sat a whole load of stuff out and actually showed it as in what ones. But I would have to go through all the videos. That's what I'm saying. This is all. It's so much stuff because this is like because I bought as in because
I feel you, Dwayne.
People don't understand when the coins have been slabbed, right? The slabs are actually worth more as in when they're done the slabs, as in they tell you the value of the actual slab itself. But a raw coin could be like a raw coin could be like from probably about $1 to like $20, $30, maybe more, depending on the coin itself. So I do have raw coins, and that's the whole load that's been that's the whole load that's been sorted out as well.
Well,
And as
let's see what you got.
and there are all up. That's nickels because I started by what it happened was dimes were too dear to buy. Dimes were too dear to buy off a Lemonhead, so I was buying like 5 cents. I was buying like nickels, and then it started for nickels, as in then he had proof sets, and I was buying proof sets off him, as in buying the bulk load, and then I was buying like them troy ounce bars, because if it was under a certain amount, as in I would buy it off a Lemonhead. If it was like for say for instance, he started it at $5, I'd be into it at $5, because it was Alden David says to me one day, as in there was a whole rolls of pennies come up and Lemon Stream, and Lemon was doing the auction at the time, and Alden looked at me and he was like that. He says to me in chat, he says, "Is it worth going for the rolls of it?" And I just looked at him and I thought, why are you asking me that question? Why are you asking me that question? If you're not into rolls, right, and say for instance you're buying it for somebody else, right, and say for instance you're only buying ones and twos, if you want to be a dealer, why are you buying it in ones and twos? It's dear that way, buying it in ones and twos. You want to be buying it in rolls, or
Right.
as the rate comes for the bank, you want it in like half dollars.
Check
Because
the
you want
1936 pennies that they're not that great a shape. My LCS sells them for a quarter.
lemons.
He just does it in quarter increments on everything. I'm
Hey,
like,
something. Alden Davis has found good stuff and rolls of lemon heads, and doubled his money on some of the rolls that he's bought off a Lemonhead in the past. Because he was buying rolls, as in, see, when I was buying rolls off a Lemonhead, he was buying them the same as me, and sometimes I was finding it hard to overbid Alden, because sometimes with a dealer, I tend to stand back. See if I know somebody's into that, and maybe they want to, and I know they're wanting it, I'll stand back and turn around and I'm not into it. I'll no overbid somebody, or I'll no bid when they're bidding. I've got it right, as in I know exactly what to do with a dealer, as in how to deal with dealers. If a dealer's in the same sale as you, say for instance I was in an auction room, say in Glasgow or something like that, and there's two dealers, we could fight about it all over a whole day, as in fight over it, who was going to win it. But instead of me overpaying for that, or as making it dear for that other dealer, I'll stand back, I'll bid maybe once or twice. And
yeah,
then,
but like Joe and Alden like to do that when they're bidding on something together. They just do it for the rivalry for fun. They don't care.
sometimes I wasn't getting, say for instance, Alden maybe buy 20 rolls off a Lemonhead. There might be like a roll after one after another, and he'll be on it like a shot, like a gun. And I was stuck. It was like there was one day in particular I was trying to buy a rolls in, I think it was silver rolls, and Alden actually sent me. I was actually overwhelmed because Alden actually sent me, as in some coins, as in out the rolls, because I was like, I wanted them, and I was like, I didn't even get a chance to you, and I was like, instead of me buying them off Alden, I thought, well, what if was I only wanted a couple of them to see them, because sometimes whoever with a dealer, or when you're buying for somebody, you want to see the quality, but you want to see it up close. A picture doesn't get justice, or underneath a scope it doesn't get justice. When you just physically see it, and you're like, oh my god, that's the best of gear, and you're like, and then that's when you think, I need to buy off of that dealer, I need to buy off that person, because it's the best of quality that's coming off it. Until you virtually actually see it physically up close, that's when you realise how good the quality is. And then that's when you then trust that person. But when you put your full trust into them, you're hoping that they don't shaft you as while you're doing deals with them at the same time.
Yeah, like the first time I'd ever went into Lemons, I can't remember who it was, but some lady was in there and was wanting to bid on something, and Bill Betts was like, "Oh, she was bidding on some Mercury Dime earrings or something," and then he ended up getting it, and then he said that was for her, and then he was like, "Oh, Hoover, you're next," and I thought, oh, I mean, I knew him from Robert Lawson's auction, but I was like, I've never been in Lemons before. And it's like all those guys did was, okay, I bought this. No, I'm giving it to that person. I mean, with just the whole time, I was like, it's kind of fun in here, you know?
That's happened a lot in Justin's recently too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Bill Betts ended up, there was a roll of pennies I started to bid on, but then I saw Joe and Alden start go, and I was like, I'm out, because I played that game with Morgan's with them before and been like, but I was like, I'm bidding to get, you know, but then they just were going. So I was like, yeah, there's
Twisted
Jason. The big dogs are playing. I quit. I quit.
Twisted Jason was in an auction one night, right? And I was in that auction with him, right? Now, I'm bidding on a lot or whatever, and Stacey came into it. Now, I thought that Stacey wanted it for his own collection, right? I swear this happened, and I'm telling you right now, it happened, right? I'm bidding on it. I jumped to it. Stacey went into it. Stacey bid it up, and Stacey decided to get to me. I was like, well, I didn't want it. I only bidded on it because there was no bids on it. So hoping that somebody else would actually see them bidding for it, and then somebody put it into their collection. Now, I presumed that Stacey wanted it for his collection, but I didn't know that he was then going to talk to that person. Exactly what you're explaining there about Lemons. He then gave it to me, but then I gave it away. And Stacey, did you get that role? I says, no, I gave it away. He says, well, you could have done what you liked with it. But I felt guilty. See, after that, I felt guilty about it because I was like, I gave that away. Stacey was giving me that because I've never had a sticker off of Stacey as in Twisted R Racing. I've never had one of his art pieces or anything off of Stacey. I felt gutted about getting that roll away. But then I thought, hold on a minute. I can't turn around and say to that person, well, I want that roll back.
Yeah, but those guys do that when, you know, like we're newer and just to stay interested in it and stuff. And I mean, I really didn't know that you were not really a collector.
I'm not a collector.
Until you just, yeah, that's the first time I ever heard you say it. That sounds like, what?
I'm not a collector. I do thing me. My expertise is phones is actually buying. I used to buy untested phones.
You can have more than one interest.
I buy them.
I'm just saying. I never heard you say.
I buy them in bulk. I buy them untested, and then I get them working. I actually get them to power up. And I put them on, when I put them on eBay, I don't put them on as fully working on eBay, or when I used to put them on eBay, I put them on as power up okay and the screen's okay. They may have a fault, they may not. If fully working, you have got yourself a bargain. That's what I put on the description. I do not sell because they're used mobile phones. But I don't just get them working. I unlock them. I have the equipment. The specialized equipment.
Yeah, you jailbreak them.
Unlocking.
I mean, that's what we call it here, jailbreak.
That's what he's talking about. Okay.
I do firmware. I'm going into firmware. That's what I'm going into. I'm going into firmware. I've bought as in bit accessories for my equipment just recently. But I don't know whether to give up the coins or whether to keep doing the coins because I am not getting the sales in the United Kingdom. So there is no point in me because if I sent them back to USA, it's going to cost you too much money to send them back to UK, the United Kingdom, to
You
the
know
US.
what? Alexander, at the end of your videos or in your description, do you have a link to your eBay store?
I've got nothing on eBay store at the moment because I don't know I don't know. I heard Lemon talking about that he used to do coins in eBay and he was blackmailed. And they actually, PayPal stopped his money. They actually held it and he didn't get his money for some apparent reason.
Are you worried that would happen to you?
That's exactly I'm worried about because I don't know the specifications on eBay for coins, for actual putting on coins, because I've never put coins on eBay. I don't know anybody that actually does coins, but I know that Dale Crane's partner, he didn't tell him. She actually puts on coins on eBay, but I don't know the stipulations. I would need to check up on all the specifications. Because I don't
know either. All I knew was don't take crappy faraway pictures, which I did take a faraway crappy picture, and just be as honest as you can about the coin and have a good. I mean, you can even grab other people's descriptions of stuff if it matches yours.
The whole idea, however, was to create interest on YouTube, and actually instead of putting them on eBay, put them through the channel, as in let them see the quality of the stuff. That's the exact same way as Lemon did, but instead of doing it at an auction, let them actually buy them actually buy them. But if they couldn't buy them, what I was also thinking was if they couldn't say, for instance,
you need to know where to go to buy them.
Why not?
You can make a website.
Let me finish. What I was thinking was either buy, swap or trade, and do it that way, because I know that you're wanting as in UK coins. That's why. But
like you knew I wanted. Well, from doing the proof sets, I mean, you could have said to me sometime, like Facebook Messenger, you have to do it on here and go, "Hey, Hoover, I've got other proof sets. If there's some you're looking for." I mean, that's how you drum up your business slowly. Then, because I don't know where to get what you're offering or what you have is what I'm getting at.
That's let down me because that's when Jeep and John said about UK coins. And it started the whole ball rolling as in well before Christmas. And I was like, hold on, if yous are into UK coins, well, as in that I've got yous as in some of the UK coin community have not got yous on, and they're like, who's that and who's this and who's that? They're only just starting to get to know yous through other people, but not through my channel. Through like Conan's channel and other people's channels. And I'm like, hold on a minute. And I'm like, well, I can see me acquire stuff like that. I know where there's an auction. I know where there's 3 auctions in particular in the United Kingdom that I could go to tomorrow and they'll have, as in, I could go in there. What you can do is go on the internet. They then put stuff through there as an auction house, but they put it on the list. So I can go through a list and look, is it worth me going to their auction for the coins this week? So I'll go through a list and it'll say job lot of such and such a coins. All I need to do is there's a viewing day. You go over the viewing day to have a look to see what's in that section. But I could come up with job lots of UK coins. But I want to specialise in a lot of, see how there's a lot of coin channels on, as UK coin channels on the now. What they're doing is they're doing coin hunts, but they're doing it with like 50 pences, £2 coins. See, pound coins, they changed them for the older pound coins to be near pound coins, which near pound coins are different. What's that?
I was Steely from Justin Buskman. I forgot I had. Because I put them all in a bag together. But
See, that's like talking about pennies. That's your currency. It's like we get. Hold on, I try and give me 2 minutes, guys, till I get my thing.
I might give you 3. That's all bud.
See, when I say about change a pound, they've changed the pound coin. I'm trying to see if I've got a pound coin. No, I don't even think I've got a pound coin. See, they've actually changed the pound coin. It's got a silver bit in the middle, but it never used to have a silver bit in the middle. It was like all gold, but on the back of the reverse, there were like different designs on it.
I already know what's coming. Don't I? I thought your mom was coming with breakfast. That's what it was like. I'm here.
She is not that far away. See, the thing is, that's what I was saying to them on another stream, is that Queen Elizabeth got on a lot of coins, but she's on different like currencies for like Jersey. She's like Jersey, all these different, because she was into all the Commonwealth countries when she was attached to all these Commonwealth countries, and she actually managed to get her head on the front of them, because that's like New Zealand. That says New Zealand on it. It actually says on it New Zealand. So that's like, it says $5. It says $5 on it, Hoover. But she's not just on like New Zealand. She's on like Jersey, Isle of Man. She's on all different ones when she was in the Commonwealth country. When she actually was in the Commonwealth countries, and then when she came out the Commonwealth countries, they stopped putting her coin on. It's like the Canadians. She's on like on the Canadian coins as well, as in Queen Elizabeth II. But it's when like you go into USA, the USA didn't have her in your country in USA. It's like there was, as you said, like Eisenhower, Lincoln, JFK. As in, it was all like it was all presidencies.
Well, yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying. There's one that's like Sierra Leone. But that's what I'm saying. I bought them at the right money. They things are like, if I put them on eBay, as in I could get like £20. I can get like £20 a piece for them, as like £20. I've seen them at between 20 and 25 per folder, as in a per envelope, as in exactly like that. But I bought them at the right money, so I know what I paid for them, and I know exactly what I've got to get back for them. As in, but I've got like 4 books. I've got like 4 books in them. But it was like that one. There was one that Lemonhead had, but it was UK currency. It was a book, Philaticum something book. It's like a folder. It's like a blue one. What happened is somebody bid for it, or somebody was said to him to keep it for them. And they paid for it, they bid in the auction, but then they never paid for it. So Lemon's like, do you still want that book, Ali, that album? As in, because it was UK currency? And I was like, I'll have it. He's like, well, what did you say you would give me for it? I was like, well, what was the bidding for it? And he's like, well, it bid for that. And I was like, well, I said I gave like 70 or whatever. So we come up with a price and end up hang me. I've actually got that book, but I didn't know at the time, I didn't know you were into UK currency. I didn't know that. I hadn't a clue. I didn't know you were into UK currency at all. I thought you were into only USA currency. I didn't know you had
No,
a
I mean,
UK currency.
no, like our LCSs and stuff, like the foreign coins. I mean, unless they're like something, whoa, then they just have like buckets or jars of them or bins of them that you go through. Like, I don't really think they take the time to go through them.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's into their own thing. It's like Justin might be into, like, say for instance, like, just for example, pennies, nickels, dimes, and he maybe not like the rest of the currency. And it's like somebody else will turn around and say, it's like Justin might turn around and say, thorns, nah. Do you know what I mean? And we can literally throw them. But to somebody else, they might go, oh, thorns, I like them. Do you get me? As in, we've all got our own thing we're into or we collect. It's the same as furniture. Somebody might not like brown furniture. Somebody might like white furniture. Some people might like flat pack furniture. We've all got our own thing that we collect. But it's on the actual person themselves. That's what it is. But it's trying to get a hold of the currency that you're looking for. That's the problem. You're going to different countries and they're like, we don't want
Have
that.
you actually like figured out who your target people are that you know are interested in foreign coins that you need to hook up with?
See, that's what Lemon said. That's what Lemon was trying to explain to me or trying to tell me. Why don't you find out what people actually want? But I was like, well, if you don't have the stock, how can you actually show them stock? As my dad says, if you've got physical, visual stock, you've more chance of selling it than trying to do what they call, because there's all this carry on for as in what they call drop shipping. Drop shipping is you don't have any stock. It's like Teesprings. You don't have any stock, right? You put the design, you send them the design to Teespring. Teespring then sends it on to the customer. But can you guarantee that their printing is going to be up to the specifications to what the customer desires? Or it's going to be to what you like?
Prime example of the Lemonhead penny thing. When he sent the roll of pennies that Bill Betts sent to me, Lemon put thank you in there and sent a Canadian penny. And then I asked him later because, a time before he'd sent me a Mercury dime with a sticker because I said, yes, I like Mercury dimes. So I asked him next time we were in a hangout, I was like, why did you send me a Canadian penny? And he's like, well, I thought maybe you'd be interested in it and it get you collecting something different. And I was like, no. You could have just asked me.
It's like me sending stuff to Dale, but I didn't send Dale the stuff that he was looking for. He wanted to tell me he's wanting pennies, USA pennies. But instead of me sending him USA pennies, I sent him funds. That's what they call, see what Lemonhead's just done with you, or what Lemon's done with you. It's what they call, it's teasing, it's putting bait out. It's fish, what they call fish. They call it fishing. You put the bait out, as in you give somebody something that's different, that's unusual, that they don't have, hoping that they're into something.
I'm not one of those personalities that, like, say, if you send me to the mall to get one thing, I'm going into that store that I need to go into and getting that one thing and getting the F out of the mall because
my mum does that. She only goes one
what
place,
I'm here for.
goes shop, and then comes back out that shop. My dad was one of these people that would go to all different shops to see what different stuff that they had in, to see if he could get it cheaper somewhere else. That's what he would do, and he would spend a full day doing that.
Should I do a mail call right now?
For who?
Point on the
Then I
couple.
see the mail that makes me want to mail. I don't remember the Blues Clues song that well, so I just improvised.
I've never known it.
Oh, it makes the dog come in the house. That's right. Is you in the house? Yes, Mom didn't leave you died. That would be miserable. Oh, kitten.
S-Max just got it. He just detected the message. It's like a drug dealer. It's like a drug dealer again. I hang me like a free sample. Exactly. It's like fishing. It's like fishing. It's like putting bait out there, as in the thing with me saying to you, I don't tell you, and I say, right, I'm gonna send that to such and such. I've done it. I've done it to Lighty. I've done it to Dale, as in sent him stuff out, knowing I'm going to send him it, or not even earning it, and I've sent it.
Yeah, but I know it's a metaphor.
Send them
for it,
Canadian.
but I wouldn't send a baby aspirin and tell them it's ecstasy.
But also, it's
Send them
Or just tell them nothing.
Canadians.
And let them try it out on their own. They'd probably be like, "What the did you do?" Apples and oranges.
This is from
Let's
Coin
get
Hunt.
it, Justin.
Here we
Hell
go.
yeah.
Anyone in here doesn't have coin hunting couple, go get them. Come on now.
Exactly.
New stickers.
You've got it in one, just like Chinese restaurant giving free samples at the mall. Exactly, hoping to get customers in. You draw it's what they call drawing the punters in. It's a way of drawing them in. It's like giving them something for free that you can afford to give them. It's like having 400 coins and you know that you can give them out without it costing you no money. They're costing you nothing. They're literally, you bought them for pennies. You can afford to do it. But when you start getting into your own currency or your own collection and putting it out there, again, it away free, you're like, where's the funds coming for that? And you're like, you paid for it in the first and on the first hand, and you're not getting nothing back in return for it. And you paying, it's like somebody buying some off you and you getting a small profit. You might only be earning a small profit, but as Lemon says, you're turning it in volume. You're turning like 200 items or 300 items, and you may be getting only £2. Say for instance, £2 profit. So you're £2 times 100 times, but that helps you buy more. That helps you buy more products. So it means then that there is times where you can give it away without worrying about it.
It's a 2020 Justice Shield round or coin. I'm not sure yet. It is beautiful.
I think it's a round.
You can still get these graded, can't you?
I
Not
actually don't know that.
wood. But I mean, this thing does look absolutely beautiful.
No, because that's what I said. If I ended up over at Craig Durbin's or Twisted Dar Racing, you wouldn't get me out. If they've got a workshop at the back of their house, you would never get me back out it again. Especially if it's motors and trucks. I've always had a thing about trucks, but I've never drove a truck. But the thing is, I would know exactly how to put it together with somebody either showing me or actually thinking me saying, well, it's got to do, because it's like somebody saying with a small engine. All you need to remember is that it needs spark, air, and fuel. If you don't have spark, you're not going to get nowhere with it. If you don't have fuel, if it's no pumping fuel up, you'll never get it to start. And it's the same with air mixture. It's got to have air mixture for it to combust. So
The next one I got is a
things you'll never forget it, and it's just how big an engine it is.
it's Queen Elizabeth II $1, and it's also a 2020. And that is a reverse.
Yeah, the 2020 collection.
So, now the coolest thing about this. Can you guys see who that is?
The clown.
Isn't that awesome?
That's cool.
And it's a 2020 too. It's a Tuvalu. And man, this is in phenomenal shape. Wow. And then I got a crap load, absolute crap load, which I'm so thankful for. Look at all this. I know you guys can't really see it too well, but 1905 V nickel,
05?
1902 V nickel. Yeah, 1905. Or 1896 Indian head penny. That's in pretty darn good shape. Wow.
Allergic.
1967 half dollar. It's in nice shape, which I'm gonna check for errors. A 1964 quarter P.
64.
Yeah,
Very nice.
there's a double die obverse on 64, isn't there?
I believe so.
1904 Indian head penny. Ooh. 1940 Mercury dime. Ooh, and that's a decent shape. 1945 S war nickel. 2 1-gram rounds. One Merc and the other one Abe Lincoln, which I thought was cool as hell. Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite the goodie bag.
So if anyone in here doesn't have coin hunting couple, please get them. And try your hand, donate. It's real fun. I'll say that.
They're so nice.
And it's
They came
worth-
and raided me the other night.
What's that?
I said that was so nice that they came and raided me the other night. I wasn't even expecting
Yeah,
that.
that was cool. I was in mid conversation too, and EP's like, Justin, hang on. Very cool. Very cool. Wow, it actually feels like springtime right now. There's like a nice earthy breeze that's warm.
It's humid as all get out here, though. We
Oh, I
had
bet
a
you for sure.
tornado watch, not here, but like a county south of us.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and you could tell when that air hit because I was like, yep. Humidity.
I am really not a fan of tornadoes.
I thought it was funny. One day, I can't remember. I think it was somebody from Australia or, not in the United States, or maybe they were even from California. Anyway, not in the Midwest where we get the tornadoes all the time. But they said, I've never seen a tornado. And I was thinking, well, probably most of us haven't either because we're hiding from them.
Makes for good metal detecting.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You wouldn't even have to take a detector with it. A sit. It's on the top. I guess I'm thinking more on like the scrap level.
No, because Oil says he doesn't have a V-nickel, but see the dirty one, see the dirty ones. I tend to throw the dirty. See the dirty one.
turn back time.
See the dirty one, Silver. I go through. See, for instance, I bought half a BLK or lemon or whatever. See, for instance, I go through a whole roll or whatever. Or say, for instance, in one of the tubs. Sometimes I'll go if it's some other different currency. I tend to open it, go through it. See the dirty stuff or the stuff that looks rough to me. I'll just chuck it to one side, and it's like Oil just saying there, as and he's not got a V-nickel. It's not the best. It's not in the best. It's not in the best of shape. But if he wants it, I can ding me and give him it because to me, it's really a ding me. It's dirty. It's dirty. It is dirty. It's the same as the two Indians. The two Indians. I managed to get him off I didn't get him off a lemon. I got him off a BLK because BLK. I was dealing with BLK, and that's where I was getting the thing with the V-nickels because I was like, how much is because I would go to certain channel and say, right, how much for V-nickels, and they would turn around and say to me, well, how good a quality do you want at? Well, I don't want them in the best of shape because I know in the best of shape you've got to pay upwards, as in if it goes to like say for instance grade 60 or 50 grade or whatever. So I would sort of stick to the range. Well, I can afford to go up to maybe say for instance $5 or $3 each. So I would say, right, I want 20 of them. Because instead of me saying, well, I was just wanting 5 of them, I would say, right, I'll take 20 of them, hoping that maybe as in there's half decent, like maybe say for instance 12 or 15 good ones and 5 crappy ones. But the 5 crappy ones, I would tend to throw them to one side and say, I'm not going to give them to somebody. I might throw them in as presents to somebody. I maybe say for instance, somebody maybe buy £5 or £10 worth of stuff or 15 quid worth of stuff at me. I maybe throw it in a packet for them and say, right, that dirty looking one, I'll throw it as a freebie. Because that's what I was doing with the phones. Instead of them buying just one phone, I would have 2 phones. I have 2 phones as in together. So if the one didn't work, maybe the other one would work. So they were getting 2 for the price of one. And I've done that a long time. I put in wee bits of freebies because my dad used to say, it was like, say for instance, dealing with somebody and maybe with good stuff, he maybe gave them what they call a sweetener and maybe gave them a five or a tenner and slip on my back, what they call a slip on my backhander. That was to keep the doors open instead of closing the doors on them. Because that guy maybe come in and say, well, I'm not earning anything off him. I would bother paying him that. But my mum would slip a bung every now and again. So he'd keep the doors, and that's how he'd work. And see when he done that, I used to ask him questions. Why are you doing things like this? And then see when he would give me the reason of why he was doing it. I would understand exactly where he was coming from. And I'm like, hold on a minute. So I work old school. I work the old school trader. No new school. I don't work their way of thinking. I work the old school the way they worked back then. You done a favour for somebody, but you might not ask for that favour in return straight away. So it was like I never go and if you think about it, like a carousel wheel that goes round like that. As you do a favour for that person, that person done a favour for somebody else. They wouldn't ask for money off that, but they might ask you for the favour back as later on.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. And if you're still on in 30 minutes, I'm going to jump back on. And
I was going to fill up my vase.
I'll be back. I'll be on my computer, so it'll be a little bit easier. So stay up, Hoover.
Sounds good.
No.
Sir Will, Alexander, stay up. So,
I got my antique secretary home phone.
Ooh, my phone's hot. My phone's really hot. Later, guys. See y'all in a little bit. Definitely go to EVG. Check him out.
I don't
Do
even know.
boss raid.
I don't even know if I've got EVG.
EVG.
If that's what I'm saying, Justin, I don't even know if I've got EVG as in thing me subscribed up or whatever. I don't know.
Hoover, put up EVG's link if you can, please. So Alexander has it. But all right, later, man.